once again,
All right.
what is poppin', gamers?
What is poppin', gamers? We've got Private joining us again, and he's going to be playing Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I asked you before why you started playing this. Do you want to share?
Yeah, so my friend Brandon Scott Hill, that he goes by his full name online, was playing this game, and he was running, and I was like, wow, B Hill, that doesn't look like you're playing very well. And he's like, yeah, okay, we'll beat my time. And then I did.
Oh, man. That's nice. In 2 tries, right?
2 or 3, yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, I will let you get started.
Did we have an incentive for the file name or anything like that? Or was that for the next Castlevania?
That's for the next Castlevania.
All right, well,
yeah,
we'll put down NASA.
That's a good one.
All right.
I might want to recommend using STC for Save the Children.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, is there one? Oh, there is one maybe. I must
Save
have
the
missed
Children star. There we go.
Or you can do NASA STC if there's enough space. Whatever,
I think it's like 7 or 8 characters.
Yeah, and for the next one we have either Love or Pocky, and Pocky is in the lead. STC NASA. Nice.
All right, I'm ready to give a 3, 2, 1 countdown when you guys are ready.
Yeah, ready? Go ahead.
3.
Looking forward to it, and good luck.
All right, thank you very much. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is one of those Castlevania games that Konami pretends doesn't exist. Haha, actually, that's all the franchise. Whoopsie, Konami's not so good these days. Anyway, so Dracula gets revived out of cycle by, he comes back every 100 years, if you've paid attention to Castlevania lore, but he gets revived out of cycle by Camilla here, and this is one of the guys on the center who's fought him previously. But the new breed of vampire killers, they kind of just fall into this pit at the start of the game. And Dracula is left up to his own machinations. We play as Hugh, the white-haired one. No, we don't. We play as Nathan, the white-haired one. He was the dark-haired one. Anyway, we're going to fall down this pit as fast as we can, because what's a Metroidvania without falling down a pit? Anyway, this game's system is called the dual setup system. We're going to try to get 2 cards from these skeletons and these boneheads. The skeletons one is a 25% drop. The boneheads is a 1 in 5 drop, so 20%. Alright, so we got our cards. We're not going to use them now, but they are extremely important to this run. How the cards work is that there's a major arcana and a minor arcana, and we combine them together to get an effect of some kinds, like, you know, Mercury Salamander gives us a fire whip. Mercury Mandragora gives us a thorn whip. Anyway, forget what I just said. We actually have all the cards at once. There's a total of 100 combinations, but if you combine them in the right way, you don't need to deal with any of that stuff. The way that works is that there's something in this game called the DSS glitch. The game never checks to see if you actually have the card combinations once you activate it. So that actually gives us every card in the game at once, which is very, very nice. Right now we're activating 10-4, which is the Go Fast Juice card. And it just ran out. Unfortunately, I was a little slow there, so I have to reactivate it. Save rooms give back your health and mana. This game is kind of a neat blend of the Classicvanias and the Metroidvanias. Like, you know, Soden and stuff, or Soden. This is a GBA launch title also, and for a GBA launch title, this game is hefty. There's a lot of content. Anyway, we're going to turn into Bone Man. We're going to try to throw a big bone at this dog. This is like a 1 in 8 chance. Wow, this is phenomenally bad luck. I gotta wait for my mana to regen now. Anyway, this boss doesn't activate until you get closer to him, so that's why we are able to do this gimmicky stuff. Alright, please give that dog a bone. There we go. Give that dog a bone. So the big bone deals absurd amount of damage. Look, that's like 9,000 damage right there. That's ridiculous. But unfortunately, because it took so long to get the big bone, we are out of mana. So we kind of have to just hoof it here. Anyway, this is the double. It's our double jump. It's our first upgrade in the game, which is kind of unusual for Metroidvania, because a lot of the Metroidvanias lock stuff behind height. But not this game exactly. This game locks stuff behind abilities, like, you know, blocks you have to push or blocks you have to break. Anyway, let me activate that again. Because Go Fast Juice makes you run and walk twice as fast, but it only works when you're on the ground, so your jump distance is not affected. However, there is a thing later on that does affect it, that is height-based. But we'll not get into that yet. So, we just beat the first boss of the game, and we're not supposed to go back up to this chamber yet, because there's nothing really for us to do here. There's like 1 or 2 hidden spots where we can get like hidden health ups or hidden mana ups in here. But really, we're not supposed to do anything here yet. Anyway, we have all the card combinations, so we're going to actually do something here. This is called the pseudo summon zip. If you hit this as you go on a vertical seam transition, and by the way, this is a frame perfect input, so there we go. Like that, the game just breaks. So now we're warping into Dracula's chamber. Dracula's AI is not activated, much like Cerberus's wasn't. Like, but he can kill us. If we walk over to him, he will kill us in 1 hit. Anyway, we're gonna big bone him. Hopefully. There we go. Now we just level up 23 times. So, Drac 1 is the second to last boss in the game, so we are not supposed to be here right now. I love how this game just sequence breaks everything, because the vertical screen wrap is so powerful. So, you know, good time for donations if we have any, you know? Anyway,
we currently don't have a donation.
Well, get those rolling in. Get those rolling in, people. Anyway, yeah, so Drac 1 is down, and he's like, I need more power. But, we're gonna let him run away for now. By the way, that's our master in the background. That was the guy from the starting cutscene. There is the other guy from the starting cutscene. He's like, hey, I'm gonna get him out of here. And he says, Nathan, come back alive. And he's like, okay. Everyone talks so tersely in this game, it's great. Everyone's taciturn. Anyway, we have enough experience in health and defense and stats and stuff to not die to everything. So now we're just gonna run through the game. This is the Vampire Killer All Bosses category, so we don't just, you know, immediately do Drac 2. Alright, another of the pseudo summon zips. This one's a little hard. You gotta do like a Hadouken motion in the middle of your jump to do this one. And I play on a Game Boy Advance controller. This is pretty tricky to do. That should have been it right there. There we go. Unfortunately, no, I'm out of mana, but I'll just spend a little bit of time waiting for my mana to regen. Because I need mana to run through this next area, believe me. Just gonna play with my yo-yo here. Yo-yo whip. These are the Hyena Snipers. This is why I'm running through this area like this. It works with just barely with your iframe so that you don't take that much damage to die here. Save room for health, but more specifically for mana. The mana or mana? I never really knew the difference. Which one it is proper?
I say mana.
I say like mana. Mana sounds weird to me. Oh, even though that's probably what it is.
Why do you think it's
because it's probably a Japanese word.
Oh.
Anyway, this is the Iron Golem. We're gonna use the Thorn Whip on him, and he's dead. But I was a little slow there, so he got off a dying attack. We want to be right here so that the cutscene, we balance out Hugh walking over to us and this cutscene starting, so that we're closer to the door. If we're too close to the door, Hugh has to walk forever, and that sucks. Anyway, these are the wall jump boots. I think they're called kick boots. Anyway, we got a stopwatch, which is very helpful to us. But we will be using that later. Right now, we're just on the heart grind as we go through the castle. If I fall into that pit right there, that's a soft lock, so don't want to do that. The thief file name is Crossbow, I believe. You gotta, it's not so much the file name, like, as you have to have the save unlocked. The game will tell you the file names you need due to various categories. Wait, no, you go to this room right now. But yeah, beating this game in, like, certain modes, like thief mode or, shooter mode, that is relatively hard, especially if you're trying to do stuff like the Battle Coliseum. Love this game? Me too. It's a really good GBA game launch title, and it's really overlooked. I don't know why I bothered jumping through those guys, but I did. Hey, it's our new friend. Fireball's Magician. I know that one. Anyway, I should mention that I'm not playing Magician mode, which is technically the fastest mode in this game because you have all the cards and you don't need to do the DSS glitch. Because, I'm not super amazing at this game. I have a pretty okay time, but you have so little health in Magician mode that things will just kill you very easily. And Vampire Killer is kind of like the default starting mode, and I feel like that's a better showcase of what the game is. Anyway, that was a boss. Aria is a fantastic game. It's just, I feel like it's very much trying to do something different than this game. This game is, like I was saying earlier, is a blend between the Castlevania, the Igavanias, like, you know, Soden, and the Classicavanias, like, you know, Castlevania 1, Castlevania 4, Castlevania 3. That was a boss. It was a boss indeed. Now we're going to be heading to another boss, and another boss, and another boss, and then another boss, and then another boss, but not a boss after that, because I think the game's finished then. I got that count correct. Yeah, Rousel, it's me. What's poppin'? I think Arya is just like, Arya was much later into GBA's life cycle, so I feel like it was able to do more of the hardware. Meanwhile, this game was a launch title, and for a launch title, it's very beefy. I don't know why I got confused what I was doing there, but I did. Anyway, we run down here. Anyway, I like, anyone like ice cream floats, like, you know, root beer floats or whatever? I like mine, but I like them with bone floats. In case...
What is that?
I'll show that right now. That's the bone float. That's a frame-perfect trick, and I'm super surprised I got that first try. If you throw a bone on and on the frame you hit the ground when you're going forward, and it ends on the very last pixel of a ledge, funny things happen. Because the skeleton is kind of like a joke weapon, because to get the card combination, you got to do a lot of really convoluted stuff. But it's kind of like thrown in the game at the last moment, I think, because it doesn't fully work right in some places. By the way, I should mention, the skeleton, if you get hit, you're instantly dead. Everything in the game one-shots you. Anyway, this is Camilla. She turns into whatever the hell this thing is. Anyway, we're going to use our first proper summon, 9-5, the Cockatrice. And then we're going to boost it with 4-9, which gives it light element attribute. And she's dead. Please get to the right spot. I believe it is right there. Nice, I was on the pixel. That means no time wasted. So now, if we were doing a regular playthrough, the castle would be basically completely open to us. Because the rock feather just instantly gives you infinite height. Whoa, come on, get up there. You just press up and R and you're good. I've not actually had the JP, or I don't have the strategy guide for this game. I have a JP copy and I have a US copy, but I don't have a strategy guide. I should maybe consider getting that sometime. I like collecting strategy guides. Anyway, here's a question. Am I going to get the double, the 2 quick ones? This is a frame-dependent thing, and there's no way to tell which frame you're on for it. Cross your fingers. Nope, no double. The double is you just get 2 zips in a row here. But that was really fast either way. Please stop using up all my hard ammo. This is the problem with the pseudo summon zip. That it you gotta finish up on the D-pad. And it can do that. Anyway, I need to reactivate fast juice. Nope, that is not how you do that. Thankfully, you have Rock Feather, otherwise the game would soft lock there. Because if you do the pseudo summon zip and you fall down a pit, when you have no way out, you just infinitely fall. There's no way out of it. But that did not happen there. Alright, whatever, we'll do it the slow way. Anyway, we're coming up to a boss, and what's going on? Oh, it's Huey! What's up, Huey? Let me just leave him be. Wait, nope, 9-5. Okay, I'm unfortunately out of mana right now, but that is okay. Because we get some in this upcoming cutscene. Mana regenerates during cutscenes. Nice rooster. It's the cockatrice. It's nice. It's a fun, good. He's a good lad. Anyway, we did all that just to blow up those Iron Maiden statues around the castle. They open up various areas. No, he's not flying through the screen. He's flying through the screen with a pile of rocks behind him. Those rocks are what deal the damage. Does he have a name? It's cockatrice. It's actually a thing from mythology. It's the three-headed cockatrice guy, three-headed rooster that turns you into stone. It's kind of like a gorgon. You only saw one head? Maybe it's the rooster with tentacles. I don't remember. I get my things confused. I know it's called cockatrice, though. Anyway, we're going to hit up the save room so we don't die. That's not the save room. This is the save room. Please get in the save room. Thank you. Ian does petrify with Undine. Alright. Yeah, no, this game's got a lot of... Like, the card art is really pretty for the DSS system. It's just, you know, we only get 2 of them. Anyway, we're off to poison fuckshit lands. Pardon my French, but this area is kind of a mess. Yeah, the tail, this is a snake or something. Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Mess as in like hard?
What?
Is it like the area is a mess as in like it's hard?
It's poison everywhere.
Oh.
Like everything in here poisons you, and poison saps your health away and makes you a little bit weaker.
Hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna activate the stopwatch here so that I can actually jump through these guys. I kind of did it wrong there, but we'll see what happens. The rest of this room. That's alright. Anyway, did anyone ever play Double Dragons as a kid? I did not. But I'm playing it right now.
On the Nintendo?
Yeah, I'm playing it right now.
Nice.
I got messed up. I got messed up. They got me. But I'm not dead. It's just like they got me. This fight is annoying because if you kill one of them and leave the other one alive, the surviving one will eat its brother's head. The name of this boss is Zombie Dragons, by the way.
Did you see that it only had one head?
The cockatrice?
Yeah.
I'll check again. Let me look. Yeah, it's totally got like a snake body or something, but it's only got one head. It's got like a really weird like gib to it or something. I think that's what that's called on a rooster.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Wordle thing.
What's a Wordle thing?
Like the thing on top of its head and the thing below its neck.
Like a red thing? Yeah. Oh. What did you call it? Wordle?
A wardle, yeah. I believe that's what it's
Wordle.
called.
Oh, never heard that before.
Well, I mean, I grew up in the South, so like maybe I'm completely wrong.
Well, I wouldn't even know what it's called in Swedish, so I'll trust you on this one.
All right. Oh, the waddle. No, the waddle's the movement, I think. Or is it also called the waddle?
Oh yeah, waddle is totally the movement.
It might be like a homonym, or it might also be the same. Anyway, we got the move ring that lets us push blocks from that fight. So we're gonna have the complete castle open up to us except one area, which is Dracula's throne room, which is actually already open, but we, you know, we'll go back there later when it's time to finish the run. Waddle gobble, yeah.
Do you have time for one donation?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so Quo donates $10
Hell
saying
yeah.
can't be around much today due to school, but a comfy PvT run will help me get through the morning.
Thank you,
That's so
Quo.
nice. Thank you, Quo, for the generous donation. You're going to school and also donating to help kids go to school. That's awesome. We have another one if you have time.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Rousel also donates $10. Thank you so much, Rousel. And saying, give me the lore of Castlevania.
The lore of
I'm ahead.
Castlevania is that Dracula was a human at one point, but he kind of just experimented with the dark arts and turned into like vampire king lad.
Is that it?
No, the lore is that he eventually found a human wife and he was happy and he was going to help humanity, but then the church prosecuted his wife for, you know, consorting with a devil, and that made him hate God and the church, and so he decided to seek retribution against humanity. Anyway, this is a double here that's really hard because you got to do it out of a double jump, so the timing on it is super variable. I got it. Third try, not bad. But throughout the years, the Belmonts are the only people who are able to really like put Dracula to rest. Otherwise, you know, he comes back every 100 years or so. Anyway, this area is actually super scary. I'm not going to really be able to do a lore lesson during this part, because this area can kill you so easily. Everything here deals monster damage, which is an industry term. Alright, good movement on that room. Ooh, alright, that's alright. Slide under that guy. But yeah, no, it's a story of like two families just destroying each other over the ages. And the Belmonts just keep coming back because they're like aligned with God, and they're super trained to just deal with Dracula and supernatural threats. Aria, if you don't know, has one of the coolest stories in a video game I've ever seen. That's Aria of Sorrow. So give that one a look sometime. It's also in the GBA. Carts for it are kind of expensive these days, but I suggest just getting a bootleg cart or playing it on emulator. Anyway, this is Hugh. He's corrupted by Dracula right now. So he's thinking that we're the enemy. He's jealous of us, so that jealousy is driving him to like try to prove that he's better than us. And he's using lethal force. I almost forgot. He's light element, so you want to be 410 here, dark element. Otherwise, you will not deal damage to him. I'm glad I reminded myself that, because it's super important. Game Boy Player. I'm actually using Game Boy Interface for this, which is like Game Boy Player. It's the hardware, but it's not the startup disc. And it's got a little bit more options than just the stock Game Boy Player for the GameCube. Come on, please die. Yes! Alright, good. If he doesn't die there, he can hit you because your hitbox is right over him as your iframes from that wear off. And that's a scary thing to deal with, so I'm glad I did not have to deal with that. Alright, he's just hanging out there. We're gonna reactivate our Go Fast juice. This is the key to Dracula's chamber, except we don't need it. Actually, no, we do need it to get back in, but like without using the zip method, but otherwise we don't need it. Alright, I have enough health to tank this. You want, Judgment Call, I wasn't sure if I did actually, so I just jump over him because I have stopwatch activated. Anyway, this game has portals like Sodin and Aria does to just warp you around a castle. To do the first one, you have to find your first portal, and that sends you back to the one in the center of the castle near Dracula's chamber. Now we're going to head to a place called Underground Warehouse, which is Death's domain. as in the Castlevania boss, Death. Except Death is a complete chump in this game. He's like, he doesn't even get his own intro cutscene like all the other bosses do. You're not supposed to have rock feather here, by the way, so this area is like completely opened up to us. Please hit the guy. Thank you. Just because my health's low, I don't want to risk poison. Actually, my health would have been fine, but better safe than sorry in a marathon. Oh yeah, this is not the room that lags like crazy, but we get a few rooms that lag like crazy in this area. We don't need to push that block all the way, because we can just slide under it either way. Wait, nope. You gotta be up here. Break this. Push down the block. I always forget what I'm doing in this warehouse, so it's like I kind of have to like tell myself what I'm doing. Nope, that's not the room you exit out of. Okay, so thing I learned not too long ago, you gotta break 2 blocks in this room, otherwise this room just lags to all hell and back. You're supposed to get 3 blocks to do that area, but, you know, screw that. Also, we're not even going to bother healing before death, because he's such a chump. There he is. Wait, 9-5. Like, he'll try to do his famous scythe attack, except, you know, we have iframes, and the attack doesn't even deal that much damage in this game. Now he's phase 2. I don't know how to menu. Alright, let's go to Drac. That was the last boss before Drac, by the way. That's, you know, figured I should say that. Okay, so if I'm a complete madman, I would just run the Drac and use the Big Bone strats on him. But like I mentioned, Big Bone kills you. Bean Skeleton kills you in 1 hit, and this is a marathon. And I'd prefer not to DNF in a marathon. So we're going to heal and do a slightly slower strat, or, you know, one that's way more safe. Surprised I got hit there. Hey, remember this area? Woo! Because I took some hits, I'm gonna get a health down here. Please. Then we just yeet into the portal. Anyway, this is what Drac 2 looks like. He's our boy. So Drac is not going to be using the Cockatrice summon. He's going to be using... We're going to be using the Thunderbird summon on him. I am very, very, very glad I healed right now. Although I probably should have just gone to next phase. No, he's still taking damage. Whoa! Get the hell out of there, Nathan. My frames, yeah, sorry, I'm on Wi-Fi. Okay, he's doing meteor summon. Alright, now he's phase 3. Now we just gotta not die on phase 3, which is the scariest phase by far. Alright, where is your friend? Where is the bats? Whoa, the bat swarm is on top of me. Alright, pretty good damage there. Ooh, don't do it. Whoa, 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 don't you do it, Drac. And run splash. Yep. You know, the marathon was so stressful. You know, the risk, the reward. By the way, I'm in negative mana right now, and this, I want you to see the number next to MP, between HP and heart. That's not a number. That's the Game Boy breaking. So I gotta play keep away during this phase. Well, that was almost not keep away. He's invincible when he's doing his shoulder tackles. Oh, I forgot to boost. You can see how much of a massive damage difference that is. I'm just playing it safe. This is a boring way to end the run, but it is by far safer than just turning into a skeleton and hoping you don't get hit by the bats.
You're being so considerate for the marathon.
Yeah.
So nice.
Alright, time. Probably should have mentioned that was coming up, but underestimate.
Nice. I have a donation for you.
Go for it.
Okay. So it's a $10 donation from someone. Question for Private. If you could be any video game character, who would you be and why?
The answer I was going to give was Dante from Devil May Cry, but then I realized I'd probably be homeless. That's actually a tough one. I don't think I've ever thought that one specifically. I know I wanted sort of to be Goku from DBZ as a kid, but video game character.
Everybody loved Goku as a kid.
I mean, your answer should be Anna with 3 N's.
I think I'll go with the Doom Slayer.
Doom Slayer? You mean Doom Guy?
Doom Guy, yeah. I mean, he can run as fast as a cheetah, dude.
Yeah, but what if Doom Guy was actually Doom?
What's wrong with that?
Just saying. Doom Girl. I'm voting for Doom Girl.
Well, we'll see
There's
what Rule 34 says about this, but you know.
There's also a follow-up question. Also, which one would you want to be the least?
Be the least. Probably like one of the really forgettable mascot characters from the 90s, like Bubsy.
Bubsy?
Bubsy the Bubsy the cat, and stuff like Bad Fur Day or whatever it is.
Let's not talk about Bubsy.
Bubsy is an interesting fellow, and I wish him all the best when he's burning in hell.
I have no idea who it is.
It's one of the really forgettable, like, you know how the 90s had all those like platform mascot characters? Like,
Yeah.
you know, Sonic, etc. Like, Bubsy was one of the really forgettable ones. And he's only not forgettable because his game was super bad.
Bubsy. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Poor Bubsy.
Well, maybe
just
his
go-
game should have been better.
Didn't it get a remake recently?
Yeah, it did. Hey, Blinks is at least an interesting concept. It doesn't work well as a video game, but it's an interesting concept. Conquer is epic. Conquer's Bad Fur Day. It's definitely dated, but it's like one of the few video games where I've actually laughed out loud to the writing. Like, video games...
I mean, that was rare at its finest moments, really.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just don't think video games are very funny as an art form. Like, funny things happen in video games, but like purposeful humor, I don't see too often in video games. That's done well, at least.
Sounds like you need to get playing Drakengard or Nier. Just saying.
Seems like I need to start playing Borderlands. Hey guys, hey. But the thing I was thinking, Mash, have you ever seen God? I have this in my Steam library somewhere. It's this one really forgettable Vita beat 'em up. It looks
Dude,
like
like a gazillion.
I know,
like a gazillion video
know.
games. All right,
But
so we're ready for the next run.
all right, thanks for having me.
Thank you
And thanks for donating,
running.
people. Yeah, to keep it going. Let's get this train
Yeah, they
going.
really were. We are at 655 raised right now, so that was great.
Yeah, keep it going, people.
Yeah, keep it going. And thank you, Private, again for running. It was great. And
Good luck to the next
do you have any
one.
more runs?
This marathon, no, I did not. I only submitted these two. But good luck to all the rest of the runners.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Next up, we've got another Castlevania game. It's Castlevania 3. You're still in live. I mean, any last words, Private?
I mean, I've closed my OBS. I'm not live, but
We're on intermission. Don't worry.
oh, okay.
Oh, so they can't hear us?
No, they
No. Oh, okay. Those were both pretty okay runs.
Yeah, they were good. I liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah, they can definitely hear us. So do you have any last words?
Good luck to all the rest of the runners, like I've already said. I'm gonna probably pass out pretty soon. I was up
All night?
not all night. I was told to go to bed because I was just very tired.
Oh. Well, that's good. But you should get some rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got another donation, I think. Yeah, we did. From Chrono. Chrono, thank you so much. Chrono XGP donated $12 saying Diddy Kong Racing. Nice. Thank you, Chrono. Do we have a Diddy Kong Racing in the marathon? Private, do you know?
We did, but I believe the runner was a no-show.
Oh, feels bad. So how are you doing, chat? Thank you all for watching and hanging out. We are currently fundraising for Save the Children, as you know, and we are at $667 US dollars raised. We are fundraising for Save the Children who are working in 120 different countries around the world, including the US, where would NASA have been held in the US this year or in Canada?
It was going to be held in Ohio, Cincinnati.
Yeah. But now it's on site or online, I mean.
Yeah. Raising money for a good cause.
Yeah, it is, and thank you all for donating so much. Up next, we've got Castlevania 3: Dracula's Curse by Level Engine. I'm excited. We also have a donation for him, and with this, we have a donation bid war, and you can choose the file name. The current file names are Love and Pocky, and right now, I think they are both even. So let me see if there's actually one that has the lead over the other. And if you want to make Love or Pocky win, you can donate towards them right here. Or if you want a completely different file name, you could also do that, but then you would have to donate over $20 to get your file name. But right now they are equal. So it only takes $1 to change either Love or Pocky to be in the lead for the next upcoming game, which is Castlevania 3: Dracula's Curse. How are you all doing in the chat? Is it early for you? Where in the world are you? I am in Germany, so it's not super early for me. Not being up all night in 2020. X1011. That is hardcore. I'm a boomer, so I have to go to sleep. Try and get my beauty sleep, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off and see if the guys are ready for the next game. And don't forget to choose which one. I don't know what happens when a bid war is even. I'll check in with the guys actually. I'll be right back.